Group, obviously looking humdious. Now, Stick, I wanted you to do it go be someday, but I couldn't catch the drift, man. Sticker, you were slow in that, man. You ready for me on that? Go be someday, guys. Welcome to the studio.
Thank you.
We don't know whether you are smiling or you are frowning.
Always smiling.
No, this is not a smiling face. This face is never a smiling face.
It's the African smile.
The ancestor smile, I guess. How are you guys doing?
We're okay.
It's been long we met.
Charlie.
In fact, we thought you guys have stopped music.
Oh.
When Ghanaians started chasing you all over. They are evil. Can't you see their faces? We thought, no, you guys were running for life.
Oh, there was also part of it, but
it was part of it,
part of it, yeah. But we've been working.
But have you been discouraged in any way by such commentaries?
No. I mean, we always told you, you're one of the people who have put us out in the limelight, and we've always told you that our agenda is very focused, and we have been concentrating on what we've been doing. So we've been on the same journey since, yeah.
Can we now boldly say that the Dark Suburb thing has been accepted by all?
Yeah. I mean, our last album, which Igobi was nominated Album of the Year African Music Awards 2017, and that's a big feat, for a band that released a debut album. So we really think that the sky is not the limit. There's a lot more to go, and our fan base have been evolving, gradually. So we're dead. So
now, because we find it hard to identify your faces, can we say that the group that started the Dark Suburb movement, are you guys the same, or some have left and others are in?
Well, since the evolution of the brand, it's been, like I told you years ago, it's been a brand that has been evolving, and now we have names.
Okay.
So we've been evolving characters based on ancient African culture. Okay. You get it? And then we've been also working on the concept of the masquerade. That's, people don't understand, that's the Kaka Motobi culture. And the Kaka Motobi, when they come, they scare children, they entertain, but their real job is to enjoy injustice, remind leaders that justice is what it's about. And that's what we infused. So the characters behind this mask don't matter to the concept Dark Suburb.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So this is an admission that these are different characters at the moment.
These are the characters at the moment.
Not the founders.
Not the people behind. Let me give you from a creative point of view. 007. Actors have changed, but 007 is the same. Batman, Superman. The character is the character. The actors behind it. And ours was more of a practical auditioning.
Okay.
Rock is a very, very new genre in these parts, and Afro rock, so we're evolving the sound. So of course there were people who didn't get what we're doing, and there were people who were even defaced by what the pastor had said, because they have belief in maybe they were from his church, I don't know, but then they believe probably what he said. Those brought a lot of difficulty. So yeah, there've been some changes in the background and stuff, but the concept is still solid. So
now, can we say this man with a golden skeleton is called this, or it is still not needed?
Akhenaten.
So the one with the golden mask is called what? Akhenaten.
Yeah.
And the one with the black and red is called what? Shamba.
Yeah.
And this one with the
yours truly, Kanka Beezing.
Hey,
the old Malian merchant.
Yeah. Write the names down. Maybe next year you find out if we still have the same names. But let's move on to business. Okay. How many songs, how many singles, how many albums since the emergence of the Dark Suburb group?
Since the emergence of Dark Suburb, we released The Awakening. That was in 2014. And that was, the album also went very high. African Music Awards nominated. Then after that, we released The Start Looks Like the End. You know, and that naming was also very practical to our concept, because I told you there's a journalism factor in it. So the songs are articles, they're stories. Because like I'm mentioning the names, people are still not sure what the names are, but they are names of African history or legends that we've resurrected. So we now have to tell the stories. You know, so 2 major projects are what we have released, and now we're moving on. So the start looked like the end, and now we're at the start. So it's safe to say that Dark Suburb is now operational. We are now starting. We've now waking from the graveyard, and we're bringing it to the world.
So now you guys are no more at the graveyard.
No, we will bring the graveyard to you.
You are with us here in the world.
Yeah.
But someone was asking, where were you guys before we gave the rockstar title to one young guy? Because you guys are the real rock stars.
Who gave the rockstar title to one young guy?
He has been given. He calls
the
rockstar.
Don't come. Yeah, the rock
you want to say something?
The Rockstars Day here, so
the Rockstars Day here. So you guys are the original rockstars.
We don't come.
So the other rockstar is fake. Is that what you guys?
Is there another rockstar?
we were in the graveyard, so we didn't hear anything like that.
We were in the graveyard. We don't know.
You were in the graveyard.
Yeah.
So now you've come to what? Take over.
We've come. The rockstars are here.
Yeah. So the other rockstars should go and sleep.
We don't know which other rock star. I mean, there's another rock band. You know, if that's what people don't know, Ozzy and the others. So we play with them a lot. Yeah, that's another rock star too. If you're not a rocker, we don't know what you mean by that.
No, they don't know any rock star. That one I understand. So what is next? Now the brand is not a new brand. We know about it. What is next so far, so we can all support the movement?
So right now we're now evolving, like I'm saying, to tell the stories, to activate our social agenda. We've been in, Dark Suburb is a space, and that space is the dark suburbs of society. That's the neglected parts. So for 2 years we've been in these slums, working, knowing people. We brought northern artists like Abu Sadiq to the ghetto where we had a free show. So we've been working, just that we haven't been, Ghanaian media, you have to go to them and inform. So right now we have been able to define and make people accept or know who they are, who we are, and how they can work with us. So now it's safe to say, like I'm saying, we're bringing the graveyard to the world. We've never had any talks. It's just been the African Music Award thing, the couple of shows in town, and now we're safe to say that we're moving out with a return concert, which is this Saturday, at Alliance. And after the return concert, it's one tour to the other. Another thing we do is that we perform our songs on the go. That's the unrecorded music, telling the stories, because we're griots. And then we're able to choose the popular one in it and then record the next project. So next year is recording our next project and heading for our world tour.
Oh, okay. So this Saturday there is going to be a concert.
Yeah, at Alliance, the return concert.
It is called the return concert.
Yeah.
And are you guys performing alone, or you still have your likes also coming to support?
We have Ozzy, and the others, who's also a rocker. They're also a rock band, very awesome rock band. We have Obibini, who is an old friend of ours.
Obibini, the rapper.
The rapper, and another friend of the dead, Chayuta Music. A young songstress, and we have a couple of other artists that are coming too. Funky Afro Rob. Funky Rob. It's coming through too. So it's going to be a live event, a night of live music, a night of rock stars.
I see.
They don't want to miss it.
This year, how many singles have you released?
We've released a couple of demos. Demos, yeah.
Why do you want to call it a demo?
Because it wasn't up to the standard that, but it was up to the Ghanaian local standard of record. We all know the recording limitations here. Our last album, we had to bring people from out. Kota Harper, he now works in the University of Ghana. He's from America. And Lucas in Lithuania. We had to work 6 months on an album, mix master outside. So there's also, the genre that we chose is not about Ghana or Africa. There's a world standard we have to meet. So what we recorded were very experimental tracks, trying to find our sound, which have the Afro infusion in them, and we just did and released them on radio anyway, but we didn't release them into public.
Oh, okay. So this year, what you've released, you would want to refer to them as demos?
They are demos.
I see.
They are demos.
DJ Stika, maybe you have some of them, but then since you have your guitar here, let's see what we can do with it, and after that I'll get to my panel members who might also want to ask some 1 or 2 questions. I still have here with me the Dark Suburb group, and they are about to give us the return concert Saturday at the Alliance Française. Guys, get ready for them. Anytime they're on the stage, you feel the real thing.
African plantain, gingery, gingery, oh, and you're on your way, will you kill it, will it, loving African plantain, gingery, gingery, oh, and you're on your way. Davi put it in your kogari, Haja put it inside the watch. If you have peanuts, you go sabi. Kele wele, I'm loving it. You go find Kele wele in the morning time, Kele wele in the daylight, Kele wele in the midnight, Kele wele, I'm loving it. Kele wele, loving African plantain, gingery, gingery, oh, and you're on your way, will you Kele wele, loving African plantain, gingery, gingery, oh, and you're on your way.
Hey, Charlie, your voice. So, how many sets do we have in the Dark Suburb band? How many are you guys in all?
We're 6 musicians.
Mhm.
Then we have the Ghost Dancers, which is an ensemble. You know, so when we are, let's say, operational full set, we are a huge team. It's a moving circus because we're bringing the graveyard to you. But then, you know, we can afford that kind of, you know, extreme here. So we just keep with the 6 members until a booking agent or a show can afford it.
Now, because of your brand, because of your appearance and all, how are event promoters dealing with you? Because I know if event promoters are going for a group like you, and you guys will come scaring some people.
I mean, they're really not concerned about the scary, you know, because I mean, our fans get our concept. We're the coolest skeletons in the world.
I know.
You know, exactly. But I think the biggest limitation is not that event from they reach out to us, but they're limited with the sound equipment, the logistics that we need. You know, we're live performing band. Sometimes even when they have the equipment, they don't have the person that understands the sound that we have. So we always have back and forth. That's the biggest limitation. You know, so it's always safe for us to run our own shows like what we're doing. You know, now. Yeah.
So how profitable has it been now that you guys have to always be running your shows because event promoters are not able to meet your logistic demands?
I mean, our personal shows are pretty profitable, you know, and like I said, for a couple of years our fan base has been increasing, you know, but then we haven't done any major show on our own for a while. And this is the first time, you know, that we're coming back after about 2 years to do a major concert. And trust me, the fans is huge. You know, the fan base that is. So we're very, very confident about what we're doing now. And we wouldn't say that we're running losses. You know, we're making inroads gradually.
I see.
You know, but we knew what we're coming against in this environment, you know. But most of our business will, of course, be out of Ghana, you know.
Now, the code of secrecy behind the group Dark Suburb, does it mean that when someone unmasks any of them, that code is broken?
I mean, it's a taboo to unmask a skeleton or a masquerade, you know. But I mean, there are people who know us behind. Brother, I mean, you know me behind.
Me, I don't know you. Every day when you meet me, tell me I know you, but I'm still not sure.
That is the concept, you know. It's because you pay attention to what the concept is, but you know, so it's not. But it's a taboo to unmask a skeleton.
It's a taboo.
It's a taboo, yeah.
Oh, so anytime someone tries to unmask any of you,
Matago come.
Wow.
Matago come.
But help me to know just one of them, and I'll dash you everything. This man tells me, Ransom, you know me, but I don't know you. Anyways, that I have gone. Let's come through the return concert, Alliance Francais on Saturday, guys. Let's go. Mepe will be now me deny Sajimoya Mami. Mepe will be now undercover business. Now I say, who do those now? Besha Maska. Have the story of Dark Suburb.
Yes, I mean, I think they have an incredible concept. You know, it reminds me of Baba Spirit. When you meet him in real life, you can never make him out. You know, incredible concept. And I must admit, this is a complete band. I mean, with what they just did, it blew me off. You know, it was like, man, Charlie, you guys are incredible.
Thank you.
Yeah, and I think that as we have been speaking about, you know, structures for the industry, this is, you know, an example of how people like this can get onto the playlist. You understand? The structures need to be very, very overt for everybody, for bands like this to get into playlists, because when you have songs like these, they're doing rock music like this, and there is no way for them on radio. It kind of like limits us as an industry, because we have so many fine talents that we need to look out for. So for me, they should keep on doing what they're doing. We'll come and support them in the concert, and then they should keep shining, because Charlie, this is something we need also in our space, because we all can't be doing the same thing. You know what I mean? So what they're doing, we also need it in our space, and I think they're incredible. I love them.
Thank you so much, Arnold Zylofon. Let me listen to you, Mr. Logic, as well. Get this mic for Arnold Zylofon, bruh. Yeah, do you also know them?
Seems like this is a new addition.
How do you know he's the new addition?
I wanted to mention a middle man. He's got gray, so he is old. He's probably been in the band for a very long time. So, you go die on.
Yeah, I had to die my I just woke up from the graveyard.
Hey Charlie, but the grave concept is sick, man.
They are saying that when you mask them, you've broken the code.
Ladies who do.
No. Let's find some smart girl.
Some smart girl.
Yeah.
I have one in mind.
Yeah, you have one in mind,
Of course.
I beg, bring her. This is the president's assignment.
Yeah.
I hope she doesn't fear graveyards.
No, she doesn't.
Well, if you die, you go take and go.
Where she can go.
As I mean, when they came, they had instant attention because they brought something different. We weren't used to our folks covering their faces. I mean, yes, people follow rock, worldwide, and this is the style. But over here, we didn't have something like that. And so when they came, the mystery around them and everything. I remember, we had a story. It was Akuse Japon's.
Yeah, Akuse Japon's
boyfriend.
Yeah.
Akuse Japon's Prophet Labi.
Yes, Prophet Labi.
Yeah.
That morning.
He said, those boys are evil. No one should play their songs. Don't entertain them. They are winning souls for the devil. Say, hey.
You take with Dash Devil. I thought you should be saving us.
And it's good to have them back. And like you said, truly, those who started, maybe one or two will change, and that's the beauty of it. They could keep evolving till that,
and you wouldn't even know.
Yeah, you wouldn't even know. And it's one person that does the talking more, so he probably will be used to just one voice. He is the one that if you don't hear speak, you'll be like, oh, where he? But you wouldn't know who he is. And they are very talented. It's not just the mask. Listen to the performance, and the few songs they gave us when they were very active are still refreshing.
Yeah.
Listen to UDB, it's still solid. So I think they have a lot to offer, and it's good to have them back.
Good.
Let's see what new they bring.
The return concept. Yes. We have to go there.
Yes, definitely.
I'm sure it is there that we can do our own unmasking.
Most definitely. That's when we can do.
We give them too much of something to smoke. Jump off a cliff is the song at the background. Yes, Jibril. Dark Suburb.
I have been following them since 2015, 2016.
Okay.
I don't know. You had a project with some NAFTI students as at then. And the whole of NAFTI, I was at the hostel as at then. I think the hostel just laughed them. I don't know the reason why. But NAFTI hostel, everybody who was at the hostel as at 2015, 2016, so automatically you gained that love from me. Wow. And I've been following you. I can sing most of your songs. To be specific, I even
sing Igobi one day.
Oh, I was here singing with.
Sing.
I was here singing.
Sing.
Fine. Mr. Massive is my witness.
Sing.
No, first of all, let's go. What killed me most was
Jibril, sing.
Oh, Brad Samila. Oh no.
But Jibril, I like your heart too.
Yeah, thank you. But as for the singing, I know they co-heard me when I was singing earlier on. So
Okay, go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
I loved it when you did a collaboration with Wiala and you sang in Sisali. That's my native language. And
Yes, Sisala, man.
Yes, I'm a Sisali.
From where?
I'm from Tumu specifically.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it got me more hitting. What I want to say is, when you won My Soul in 2016, I never expected you to go.
They won your soul.
I mean,
so you were one of the people the prophet
I
was
hope
trying
Lavi's
to.
not listening.
Yes, I was so addicted to their music. I won't lie to
No,
that.
we have committed fans.
Yes, I was so addicted. And a lot of NAFTI students will tell you that those in the 2015, 2016,
we have a lot
they'll
of
tell you
NAFTI
that
fans in
we were so addicted to Dark Sabbath because you were something new. And with the creative minds as NAFTI students, we could relate to you people. But what killed me was when I wasn't hearing from you. And it's a very big problem. I would encourage that as an artist. I don't know your style. You probably that's your way of you, the way you wanted to come out and go. But I don't. For the sake of me, that probably I have laid down. I feel that I should be able to pay and come to your show. I should be able to stream your songs online. You shouldn't leave me blank like that. You should continue consistently give me the music so that I'll feel, because it's not easy to win like wearing this and I'll be able to follow your music. You understand?
Yeah.
It's not easy to win a Sisala man's heart.
Yes, and you know how we nerdness are.
We know.
You cannot trick us.
We know they play.
No.
We know they play.
And it's difficult this way. And so if you've been able to, you shouldn't have left me that way. I'm trying as much as possible. Look, I'm speaking from a passionate part.
When the fans they feel come that's like
yes, I'm speaking from a passionate part, and as well as one of your fans. I'm not lying to you.
Sure. Yeah.
You shouldn't leave me like that. Next time, I won't take it easy.
we apologize, bro. We apologize.
I like the way Jibril is talking as if he's talking to a lady. You shouldn't leave me like this. You can't leave me like this. Hey, come here, Logic. Come and wrap up for me. Jata, yeah, focus, kakra. So, focus, kakra. Guys, get ready to call us 0500 0003885 and 0266660735. Mr. J.
Yes, I can only wish them the very best. That is my message for you guys.
Okay.
Keep moving, keep polishing. But the only thing I can also add up is the fact that you guys should also try and have a collaboration with the other artists, so that at least if, let's say, you guys are featuring, say, Shatawale, you take Shatawale to a different zone. You understand? Kwame Eugene. Okay, sure. So let's do that collaboration so that we'll listen to something different. What I say. So I wish you guys the very best, and please be visible.
Yeah, genre no, so nobody, so you get.
Nobody says anything.
I mean, it's very hard to record. I'm just saying.
Okay, like with the live recording.
The live recording.
Oh, okay.
As simple as Afrobeat. Send me a beat and I. You know what I'm saying. So we apologize, but now we're beefing up. So.
Sure. I wish you guys the very best. Thank you.
All right, now my good friend Tony Asankoma tells me he would also want to be part of the Dark Suburb group. He wants to play the lead guitar and sing backing vocals. And he's also telling me he's feeling the same way Jibril is feeling. He misses Dark Suburb so much. Mr. Logic, let me wrap up with you. So they have a new song. I don't know if this one is also a demo.
Yes, I mean.
Yes, Logic.
I think me, I've really followed not much, but yes, I like the concept. You know, music is a word communication. Just that I'm really disappointed the high lifers are not here. You understand? Because just a while ago they were criticizing other genres, calling high life our own, and that of course just left. He said he loved Dark Suburb and they are this and they are that, but you were criticizing dancehall. You see, this sort of hypocrisy with us, we will not go anywhere. This is the problem they faced with the pastor. Forget about the demonic side, the face, but the genre itself. If they were doing high life with their face covered, the pastor would have been okay with it. Because it's our own. He wouldn't have been bothered with the skeleton marks. It's just because the song, they sounded foreign, and they were projecting the rock culture with the marks on. That is how hypocritical we are in Ghana. That's why some of us cannot just deal with people. People are hypocrites. They were here talking about dancehall being foreign, and dancehall is dede. Is rock not dede? Yeah, tell me. I'm just being real. Rock is a good music. I'm coming. Yeah, they are the real day. Because when you go to rock shows abroad, you can't stand there. Sometimes you have to be on rock because your head. You have to knock hard rock. You have to be on drugs. It's real. You cannot say because of the culture of rock they don't have to do the genre. They love the music. They love the style. They are doing it. They are doing it well. It's either you appreciate or you leave it alone. Now you guys are saying dancehall is foreign. Is Dede. One of the high life guys were here. I mean, that was so naive. When people speak like that, I mean, it's not funny.
I know.
It's a higher naivety. Sit on radio and you say that. What are you talking about? Open your heavens. Music is too broad for you to sit down here and tell me that because I'm born in Ghana, I should be stuck with high life. You understand? So this sort of naive submissions, people should not put it on radio.
Thank you so much.
Let me give my accolades to them. Me, I've loved them from day one because we've never had a rock band in Africa.
Yeah.
So I would say that they should go hard. That's it.
Thank you so much, Mr. Logic. They have something new called, is it Six Butterfly? Butterfly. Okay, let's listen to it. We are about to fly. We are about to fly with our wings. Bro, so where is this song? I'm on 40 back up. They are singing along.
It is actually on the last album. The Star Looks Like the End.
Oh, yeah, okay.
There are 16 songs on that album. But like I said, every song has a story to tell. This song is actually for our Justice in Education project that we'll be launching soon. So at the return concert, we'll talk about that more.
Oh, okay. After the return concert, I'm sure we'll talk about that. So can someone get this song in a single format?
I mean,
or unless the album.
You can get it single on the internet. Yeah,
okay.
Maybe Spotify.
Okay. Okay, and the album
iTunes,
itself is also on Spotify, I guess.
All the platforms.
Nice one. Are we paying something for the return concert on Saturday?
30 Ghana.
Just 30 Ghana.
Yeah.
Tickets can be gotten at the gate, I guess.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Any final words? So we say goodbye to our fans.
I mean, we like to tell our fans that we see how emotional a lot of people are, but your show keep talking about the challenges in our music industry, and it's very real, and these things come to bear. But we're here to stay, and support us, and we'll keep giving you good music.
All right, bro.
Yeah, to come have fun Saturday.
Okay. Yeah, this skeleton there. No. I'm saying onya accident. No can't do anything.
That's Suburb.
I know. Right?